Hello and welcome. So basically I'm going to start off this course with this nail art. So for this nail art you'll be needing the glitter tip, which you're supposed to have already matted out, and white, and a dotting tool, and a brush which is not too long, but yes, a long brush, and also a thin brush. So here I prepared a bit of white, okay, so that I can, it will be easier to pick it off from this kind of pad, which is a bit glossy, but it's got a lot. If anyone wants something like this, I can tell you from where to buy them. Now, we're going to start off by trying to see where we want our snowflake. So if you've got a small nail, obviously you're going to do it somewhere where the snowflake obviously is going to be a bit more smaller, so you'd have space where you can make your other stars. In this case we've got a tip, and I'm going to do it around about here. Now for a snowflake we always start with the middle dot, okay? Then we want to create the lines, but obviously sometimes they don't come correct, so I always do this dot and a dot underneath, another dot and another dot. What I do is I also go a bit out from here and I create another one. It's kind of like, you see, like a square, but obviously it's not. Now with that I'm going to grab now be careful when putting color on your brush, especially when they're very thin. Make sure that you don't have any excess on the brush, okay? You don't want this, so at the end of the brush you've got a blob, otherwise you'll be ruining all your nail art. So we want to wipe it out but still have. Now for these we're not going to touch the middle dot. seconds. See, some people don't like it so busy, and this, although looks quite nice, I personally think it's a bit too busy. So this one I'm going to make a little bit different for you to see a difference. The dotting tool again, and we're going to go again. This time a bit closer. Again, it doesn't need to be perfect. What you have to keep in mind is that the dots cannot touch each other. Okay, so and then we will have a spillage, like a combination of two dots attaching to each other, and it would not look nice. So now go again with the thin brush, not the thin brush. I can hear the thunder. It's going to rain quite heavily now. And you see, I am doing the same thing. And there you have it. So it's different to my original one, but you see how we can keep on filling it up, but I prefer this than this, but some people prefer this than this. So this I'm going to cure to set it in place. And there you have it. Now what we need left is the stars. Now for the stars it's very simple. Basically all we need to do is just a few dots here and there. Now some and there you have it. So it's different to my original one, but you see how we can keep on filling it up, but I prefer this than this, but some people prefer this than this. So this I'm going to cure to set it in place. And there you have it. Now what we need left is the stars. Now for the stars it's very simple. Basically all we need to do is just a few dots here and there. Now some on the media sometimes you can see that you have these embossed glittery snowflakes. They do that by not curing at all, so you don't cure anything, and you put powder kind of like this and you cure it. So the white will absorb the shininess of the glitter and will be cured with it and all. And then you just fluff out any excess of the glitter. Now in this case, all we have to do is just pull can make them as large as you want or as tiny as you want. As long as you're pulling from the same dot. Don't add to it because you will end up with a lot of color. You see, now when it doesn't show so much, then yes, I add. But I still take off the excess, so I won't be putting too much for the sake of making it look like an actual star, you know, like it's a bit shimmery. There we have it. Some people like 2, some people like 4, some people like all over the nail. Some people just want the snowflake. So we cure, and this time best if we cure for 30 seconds. And then we're going to use a top coat to see the final result. Then I'll be stopping the video and I'm going to go to the next video with a different design. Oh my gosh, how nice. I love it. Okay, so that's it for today. For this nail art. I'll be posting later on.